In this video, I'm gonna talk about my experience with having a second monitor on a low-end PC. First of all, in the background, there's Minecraft Bed Wars gameplay. I'm not the best player, so don't talk about it. So to be clear, here's my PC specs. First of all, the CPU. I have a second gen Core i5 CPU, to 2400 to be exact, from 2011, and I have 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM, and I have a GTX 750 Ti, and it's a Dell pre-built. Here is the exact model on screen. So my biggest concern was if I had a second monitor, it would take a lot of the CPU performance and the GPU performance, of course. I was more concerned of CPU performance because in every game I am bottlenecked by the CPU. First off, I have a Dell P2210, I think. I don't remember the exact model. I'll put it up on the screen. It's a 22-inch 16:10 display. I was running it on a VGA. It's a 60 Hz panel. I overclocked it to run at 75 Hz. And with NVIDIA Super Resolution, I successfully could run it on 2K resolution. Someone will ask me why 2K if your card can't handle it. In browsing and stuff, the lower scale makes it easier for me to navigate, and I overall like it on like browsing and navigating the system. And in some older games, it really pays off to run the game on 2K. Like I play lots of older games like Call of Duty 1, for example. I played it all on 2K. I finished it. It was a fun game, to be honest. But let's get back on the track. And I bought the second monitor, which is a Lenovo. I don't remember the exact model. I put it up on the screen. It's a 19-inch panel. Both of them are old, I know, but that's what I could afford. It says 60 Hz too, but it doesn't have a DVI. My card only has a DVI and a VGA port. So I had to run one on DVI and one on VGA. So I had to change them. The new monitor, which is the Lenovo, the 19-inch, would be the second monitor running on VGA. And the older monitor will be, which is the Dell, the 22, the main screen, will be running on DVI. First of all, DVI is digital, while Vega is analog. So I had trouble overclocking the main screen again, but I worked around it and successfully got it to run at 2K 73 Hz. Like a 2 Hz difference won't make a huge noticeable difference, you know? Well, the second monitor, its original resolution was 1440 by 900. It's also 16:10 display, but I overclocked it with NVIDIA Super Resolution and got it to run on 1080p, and that's basically the setup. I have my main monitor, the 22-inch Dell, running on 2K 73 Hz. In modern games like 2012 and above, like a bit of modern gaming, I run them on 1080p, while older games I could easily run them on 2K, while the other monitor running 1080p 60 Hz. I could overclock the second monitor to 75 Hz, but that affected the performance negatively. So what about the final outcome? I could easily say my concern was not worth the worry. I could easily play games. I play Minecraft and Hitman Absolution, for example, and Valorant and Fortnite on the main screen while watching YouTube videos on the second screen, and it's running like butter. Some games I experience issues. For example, GTA V on the latest patch, it's so CPU heavy on the online. Some buildings, some textures, some of the things on the street just disappear while driving. Like some whole buildings will disappear, the textures will go low quality. That happens even when I'm on a single monitor because my CPU can't handle the latest patch. Even in story mode, this issue happens. But I remember on older patches, the game was running like butter. I ran it on 1080p high settings at like 70 FPS. But right now I can't even hold a steady 40 on online, and I have those popping buildings and textures glitch. And when I watch YouTube videos or run anything on the second monitor, basically, the game just the issue of texture popping gets too much that you can't enjoy the game anymore. That's the only issue that I had with a game. But even if I run only one monitor, it still happens. The issue still happens, but at a lower rate. And the benefits of the second monitor are just countless. I could play like Minecraft or any arcade, not so story heavy games while watching YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, listening to music, and having the display on the second monitor. Like I could watch YouTube videos and podcasts on YouTube while playing. And I just a quick advice: if you are gonna do this, try to use a light RAM usage browser like Brave or customized Chromium version. Edge would be great. So, but sadly, I use Chrome because I like the syncing feature. It makes my stuff and emails and all of my stuff and passwords and stuff organized and shared across all my devices. So I'm stuck with Chrome, but Chrome really takes it takes from about 1.6 gigs of my RAM, which is a lot. It's about a quarter of my whole dedicated RAM. And a quick tip for you if you're gonna do this, or even if you have a single monitor. And the second tip, always if you're playing games on the main monitor and watching something on the second monitor, always put your game to be borderless so you can easily navigate. And I had a problem with because my screen was 2K and my games I run on 1080p, so if you run the game on borderless, it has to run on the desktop resolution, which is 2K, so you will lose performance. I made like a simple code, so when the game runs, it just basically it changes the resolution, and when the game shuts down, it changes resolution back to normal. I didn't write the code myself because I don't know nothing about programming, but I let ChatGPT type it for me. So that's it. If you want another video on the resolution changing code, just tell me and I'll make a separate video about it. And a quick question for you guys: somebody have a second monitor? Tell me, what do you put on it when you're playing single player games, because I still don't know. Thanks a lot for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead and tell me why in the comments. I will read all the comments. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Mwah.